Toulouse fans have enjoyed the scoring exploits of some fine strikers in the past, from André-Pierre Gignac to Wissam Ben Yedder. Now they've got another goal machine to worship. Targeted by Fiorentina, Saint-Etienne and Marseille in January, Andy Delort finally opted for Toulouse.
It all started when I got a message from the coach wishing me a happy new year. He asked me to give him a call. When I spoke to the coach, I discovered that the president really wanted to sign me. He made it clear he'd do everything possible to bring me to Toulouse. I've been here nearly a month now and I feel really good in this team and on the pitch. I feel happy when I wake up in the morning and I'm enjoying both working and being here.
After 6 months away in Mexico, Delort took no time at all to reacclimatise, scoring upon his Ligue 1 return against Angers, then repeating the feat in his second match at Lorient.
I'm crazy about scoring goals. If I see a ball and a goal, I feel compelled to shoot. Just this morning, I got shouted at for doing so. I always need to see that net bulge or hear the ball hit the net. For me, it really is a drug that I'm addicted to.
Delort then confirmed his status as the new darling of the Toulouse supporters in his third game against Bastia. I scored in my first 2 games and people wondered if I'd make it 3 in a row. Then I scored the overhead kick. It was incredible. Every time I watch it back, I feel that same sensation. The technique involved evoked memories of the former Ballon d'Or Jean-Pierre Papin. Perhaps not a total coincidence.
I love Papin. I sometimes watch videos of him before games. It helps me know what kind of finish to go for if I get a chance. When I was little, my dad was a massive fan of his, and he used to show me endless videotapes. He always wanted me to be a striker. I wouldn't say he forced me, but he pushed me towards that and helped me develop that love of scoring. Hitting the target was always the most important for him. When I used to practice with my dad, he'd say to me, "If you miss the target 2 more times, then we're going home." That threat ensured that I always kept hitting the target.
Delort's path hasn't always been smooth. In 2014, after finishing joint top scorer in the second division with Tours, he looked destined for France's elite. But the striker surprised everybody by joining Wigan Athletic in the English second division.
The next step in my career was to play in Ligue 1. I think that would have been the best choice for me. But Tours had financial problems, and they needed to recoup money on me. It became a bidding war, and Tours needed me to join the club that offered the most money. I think that if I decided to not go to England, and if I'd refused to make an effort for them, then I don't think Tours would be in existence today.
Delort's English experience wasn't a happy one. He started just 4 matches for Wigan and failed to score a single goal.
The manager who brought me to Wigan was sacked. Then another guy arrived, and all the signings brought in by the former coach were simply cast aside. It was a really difficult situation for all of the players involved, not just for me. He made us come in for 7 AM even though training started at 11. He made us train with the under-19s. It really wasn't easy.
The determined Frenchman bounced back in Normandy last season, scoring 12 goals and helping Caen finish 7th. Things turned sour last summer, however. A medical test detected a cardiac problem, which was later dismissed, and Delort was excluded from the first team.
For a month, I wasn't able to train with Caen, so I went to stay with my in-laws in Corsica. I had a friend who worked for the council there, and he'd come and pick me up at 9 every morning to go for a run.
The people I used to play with couldn't believe how much I was training. But I told them I needed to be in peak condition when my chance came to return to playing. When hard work like that pays off, it's a great feeling.
In late August, Delort made another surprising decision, joining Tigres in Monterrey, Mexico.
I'd followed André-Pierre Gignac's season out there, and I thought I'd also like to experience the fervour of the fans. The level of the football there is very high. It's not the same style at all as in France. But when we lined up 11 players, we'd always have 9 internationals in the starting 11. I wouldn't say I gave up, but it became frustrating for me because I was a long way from home and I wasn't playing much. When I'm not playing much football, I'm not happy. But it was an amazing experience. People think I regret going to Mexico for 6 months, but I don't at all. I won my first league title there. We celebrated with 500,000 people. So honestly, it was a fantastic experience.
Delighted to be back in France, the striker is looking to continue his fine start against Lille this Saturday.
I'm still unbeaten with Toulouse. We've scored 4 goals in each of the home matches I've played in so far. We'll give our all, and we'll see if we can achieve something at the end of the season.
The tear tattooed onto Delort's face serves as a reminder of the highs and lows that this mature, ambitious attacker has already experienced.
I may only be 25. But I've learned that you have to take one day at a time. Just try to score goals and see what the future brings. When I was 20, I had a career plan, but it changed. I've signed for 4.5 years here now, and I still have a lot of time left to prove that I'm a top-level goal scorer.